Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I just thought I'd share with you my sleeping and bedding arrangements. So I'm sitting now in my front cabin, the bow, and as you can see I've put up lots and lots of insulation and stuff like that. Still got a little bit more to do. You know, there's still a few gaps in the ceiling and things like that you can see. I'll be addressing those over the next couple of weeks. Last night I actually slept in my duvets after attempting to sleep in my new sleeping bag. But the problem with sleeping bags is they're very restrictive, and I put this in last night. I put a hot water bottle in there, and after about 5 minutes I was absolutely boiling, so I got rid of the sleeping bag. Well, I had to open it all up, and then I tried to zip it up again, and then the zipper broke. I'm like, oh, stuff it, you know, like, I find them too restrictive anyway. Like, you know, I like to move around when I'm sleeping and let my feet and my body have a little bit of air and ventilation, and this doesn't provide any kind of ventilation whatsoever. So, given now the zipper's broke, I'm just gonna piss it off. So what do I sleep in? Well, in terms of clothing, I like to sleep in a pair of shorts, a t-shirt, wool socks, and of course my hat, my little hat here. This is only, you know, synthetic, but you do lose a lot of heat from your head, so I often wear this overnight. In terms of bedding, the reason I tried my sleeping bag last night is because my duvet covers are being washed, but then because I sleep in clothes anyway, I figure, well, I'll just sleep in the duvet. So on the bottom here, I've got a 10.5 TOG duvet, and then over the top, or what I sleep in, is a 13.5 TOG. And I generally find with a lovely hot water bottle, actually this is still warm from last night, which is pretty cool. Or warm. So with all that, I tend to find it's pretty good. I do get a little bit of condensation. I think that's part of boating life. Doesn't matter how much insulation you put in or ventilation or how much dry heat you have, you're always going to get a little bit. I get a little bit on the windows here. I get a little bit of a drip underneath there. I will be sort of fixing it up over the course of the next few weeks. Because as you can see, yeah, I've still got a few little gaps and things like that I need to fix up, but generally speaking, it's not too bad. But yeah, it is very important when you're on a boat or in any kind of confined space to have ventilation. I do have a high ventilation, high vent here. I don't have any low ventilation in here, but just outside here is my cat flap, and it seems to provide extra sort of low level ventilation. So all in all, I find the duvets the best, along with a few other bits of pieces of clothing, and of course, trusty hot water bottle. Oh, I love hot water bottles. Awesome. So if you've got questions on that, let me know, and just sing it below.